Hey everybody, I am back from Disneyland for my Disneyland vacation and everything, and I am exhausted. So I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but I am a little bit sick. I'm feeling better than I was the past 2 days. I think one of the kids got sick while we were on our trip and I caught whatever they had, but it felt just like a normal head cold. It wasn't COVID or anything. Like COVID knocks me on my butt, but this was literally just a head cold, so it was just annoying. But anyway, the good thing is that I'm not feeling like super drained or anything. I just it's all up here. Anyway, that's not why I'm here today. So since I went to Disneyland, I had planned to do some doll reviews in the park because that's one of my favorite series that I do on my channel. I don't know, I just really enjoy doing doll reviews while I'm at Disneyland because it's literally combining two of my favorite things to do on YouTube, Disneyland videos and doll reviews. You know, you put them together and it just makes sense. And some of them are some of my more popular videos anyway, so apparently you guys like them. Now, I fully intended to film a few of these while I was down there on my trip this time. And I did film some stuff doll related, but it didn't really work out. Like this week, you'll see, like the videos will come out across the next couple weeks because I don't know how quickly I'll be able to edit them. But you know, when the videos come out, you'll see everything I did get up to and stuff like that. But it was very hectic. It was just a family vacation. I was there with my parents, my grandmother, and my niece and nephew. So like, that was kind of the priority, was doing things together. And then on top of everything, it was extremely packed during this trip and very hot. Like I kept checking the forecast for the weather leading up to the dates, and it looked like it was going to be relatively mild weather. And then like the week that we were there, all of a sudden the forecast shot up to be like 95 degrees. And I'm like, oh my God, it's like the middle of summer and I packed for fall. Anyway, so yeah, it was just really hot and it was really crowded. So it was hard to find places to sit. Like all the tables were taken, so I didn't really have places that I could film doll reviews, and just things happened. So long story short, I didn't really get a lot of doll reviews done in the park. I did start a couple, like I filmed like the in-box portion for a couple of them, and then I took them out of the box, but then like an issue happened and my nephew went back to the hotel and he couldn't get into the hotel room because the key wasn't working, so I had to leave and I couldn't finish filming. So like what I might do is I might just film the out-of-box portion here at home and then use footage I have for B-roll from when I was in Disneyland. I don't know. Let me know down in the comment section. Do you think I should hold off on the doll review until the next time I go to Disneyland and film the second half? Or should I just go ahead and film the second half here and use the footage I already have and, you know, do all that? Let me know in the comments what you think. So anyway, I don't know if I may have done this like one time before several years ago, but what I decided to do, since I don't have doll reviews from Disneyland to do for you, instead I'm going to do a Disneyland Souvenir haul. So I didn't buy a lot of souvenirs this time, which is surprising because the last couple times that I went to Disneyland, I came back with a bunch of bags of stuff. So I feel like I was relatively tame this time, but I'm really excited about the few things that I did get. So I wanted to share that with you now. Anyway, before I get started, if you do like Disney content, doll content, Disney doll content, stuff like that, why not subscribe? Ring the bell. You'll get notifications every time my videos come out. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump right in because I'm really excited to show you what I got. All right, so I have 3 things here. I think I'm just gonna start with the smallest and work my way up. Now, first of all, I love these bags. Like, these bags are actually really cool. They say Disney Parks on them, and on one side you have the Disneyland Castle in California, and the other side you have the Disney World Castle from Florida. Or is this the one in Paris? No, I think this is Magic Kingdom in Florida. Anyway, so inside this bag, I have, it's not exactly a doll, but it's kind of like a doll. Anyway, and if you saw, if you follow me on Instagram, you may have already seen this in my stories because I did post it. I bought this one on my last day of the trip, but it is one of the new emos. It's Alice. So I got the Alice in Wonderland new emo. So if you don't know what new emos are, that's okay, because I don't either. But they're basically these cute little plush characters. I do have two other ones. I have a Little Mermaid, Ariel, and I have Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh. But I just think that these are so adorable. They're very, very soft. And they have like a wire armature, so they are posable. So you can actually pose them. Their outfits are removable, so you can actually change the outfits, and they do sell little fashion packs, so you can buy like other outfits or clothes to put them in and stuff like that. But I try not to collect these too much. Like, as much as I like these, they're like $20 each or $22 each or something like that. So they're really expensive. And they did have the White Rabbit as well, and I almost got him. I didn't, and I'm actually kind of sad that I didn't, because like having Alice and the White Rabbit together I think is super cute, especially since I do collect Alice in Wonderland toys, specifically dolls. But anyway, maybe I'll order the White Rabbit online at some point in time. I just didn't want to like overspend during this trip. Speaking of which, I think I do have some footage of when I found this doll, so I'll probably put that on the screen in a second here so you can see it. But it was on the last day, and I was going through some of the other shops, and they had some limited edition Disney dolls that I wanted to get at some point, like when they first came out, but they sold out and I never really had a chance to buy them. And they were there on the shelf, and I could have bought them, but I showed some major restraint and self-control, and I'm proud of myself, but I'm also kind of sad because I had an opportunity to get the 30th anniversary Jasmine and the 10th anniversary Merida doll. They were all the 18-inch ones, and I had an opportunity to get the Princess Celebration Tiana, the second one, because that was the only one that I really wanted to get that I missed out on, and they had one there, and I could have got her, but I didn't, just because they're expensive, and I didn't know that they were there. And on the last day I had already spent so much money throughout my trip, so I'm kind of sad I didn't get them. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to point that out. So I went into the Emporium to look at like some of the normal dolls, the Playline dolls, and this little Alice was sitting there with the new emos. So like it was perfect, like it was meant to be. All right, so this is the toy section of the Emporium, and they do have a doll section back here. Okay, I think I spotted something that I'm going to get to satisfy my craving to buy something and spend money, but it's not an expensive limited edition doll. Look at these new emos. Oh my gosh, they have Alice and the White Rabbit. Oh my gosh. These are so stinking cute. I'm definitely getting one. I want to get the White Rabbit. I don't know if I'm going to. I might just get Alice for right now, but look how cute these are. Oh my gosh. All right, so I decided to get an Alice new emo because I can't pass her up. So yeah, I've got the Alice in Wonderland new emo, and by the way, here's the little price tag. So yeah, it's $21.99 is the price in store. You do get a discount if you have like the annual pass or the magic key though. All right, so next up, so I've got a much bigger bag here. So, and in this box, I have some new Illy Dolls. I don't know if you could hear me, that's blocking. Illy Dolls. Anyway, so I got the Christmas 3-pack of the Illy I Love You dolls. So I'm so excited for these ones because you guys know I've been obsessed with the Illy dolls recently, and yeah, like I mean ever since they came out. So this is a 3-pack. You get the 3 dolls. They come with little accessories. There's a big glare because I'm sitting in front of my window and you could see like the sky behind, so I'm sorry about that. There we go. Anyway, so there's another boy doll. I am kind of sad because this boy doll is essentially the exact same as the boy doll we got dressed in the like I Heart Aladdin doll. It's the same face mold, same skin tone and hair color and everything. Different hairstyle, different haircut, but I would have liked to see a different boy doll. I mean, I guess to be fair, we've also seen her. She's very similar to the I Heart Mickey doll that was done by Jakks Pacific, but this one has the inset eyes because it's done by the Disney store. This one over here is the only one that's new, and she's kind of cool because she has brown hair with like a burgundy kind of like streaks underneath. I don't know. I've seen pictures of this online, but I haven't watched any reviews. I'm gonna hold off on reviewing this until Christmas time. Like once Halloween season is over, then like maybe in December or I don't know, late November maybe, I'm going to do a review for this, a full unboxing. So once again, if you want to see this when I do that review, don't forget to subscribe. By the way, here's the back of the box, and it is so cute. It looks like a Christmas card. I love it, and they're like in Disneyland. Is this Disneyland or Disney World? I can't tell. Maybe that's Disney World, because that doesn't look familiar to me. I don't know. It's really hard to tell with the way this is set up. It might be a different Disney park. But anyway, yeah, I will go much more in depth with all the details on this when I do the actual review for this. But I just wanted to quickly show you this. Also, I'm going to put a clip in here so that way you can see I did actually record when I found these in the World of Disney in downtown Disney. Okay, you guys, I'm in the Illy section in the World of Disney store in downtown Disney, California. And they have the new 3-pack here, but it's only $69.99 here. On shopdisney.com, that's $89.99. So this is less expensive here. Oh my gosh, I'm totally picking this up right now, by the way. So expect a review of this eventually. So yeah, I thought that was really interesting. I wonder why they're priced differently. Just because, like I said, on shopdisney.com, they're $89.99. But in the store, they were very clearly marked at $69.99. And wait, where'd the bag go? Here's the receipt. Hold on. Yeah, so I got a Magic Key discount, and Illy Holiday Big Box is what it's called, and it rung up at $69.99, and it got the discount on. So like, I got this for a really good price because I got it at Disneyland, but like, I don't know, like they had the actual prices like printed on the little placard and everything, so that makes me think it was on purpose. But I wonder why they're more expensive on shopdisney.com, like if that's a mistake or if that's intentional, because that's not cool. But also a little weird, because in my experience, things that you can buy online or in other places are usually more expensive in Disneyland. Like for example, the Disney Classic dolls that I was buying, they were less expensive on Amazon or on shopdisney.com or the Disney store. But then if you go to the Disneyland Resort, downtown Disney, California Adventure, or in Disneyland proper, all of them, they have them marked at $27.99, whereas everywhere else online is only $19.99. So that's really weird that they ended up being, the price worked out that way. But I just happened to have this Disneyland trip planned, so I got really lucky. I was able to save a little bit of money because I waited to buy them until I was in Disneyland rather than get them online when they first came out. All right, so we are on to our last item here. It's actually sideways. It's supposed to be up like this. It's a vertical thing. Anyway, so it's the biggest box that I've got here. And I think this is the one thing that I am the most excited about, if I'm being completely honest. Let me just take this out of the bag here. Oh, I had it upside down. Hold on. There we go. So I got the Tinkerbell 18-inch limited edition doll. So this was I think the first limited edition doll other than Merida. I think I spotted Merida on one of the days. I don't know what order things were. I'm trying to remember when I saw everything. But anyway, I think I saw Merida in Disneyana, which is in the front of Main Street. And no, Mirabelle, I'm sorry. I saw the limited edition Mirabelle doll from Encanto. And I went back the next day. They also had a limited edition Brave Merida doll that they had just put out. And then later that day or the following day, whenever it was, I went into downtown Disney. Oh, it was on Thursday because we went to the Halloween party that day. So I was like, I'm going to do some shopping. I'm not going into the park earlier in the day. So let me go to downtown Disney, do a little bit of shopping. I went to the World of Disney and they just had like a shelf of just like 6 of these sitting there. So, and I wanted to buy this, but when it was online and available, here, let me zoom in so you can see her. But when she was available online, I didn't buy her right away and she sold out. So I missed my opportunity to buy her. But now that, when I was there, I was like, I literally have money set aside specifically for souvenirs and stuff like that. So I decided to get her. So I'm so happy that I stumbled across this Tinkerbell doll. Now this is specifically the Peter Pan Tinkerbell, because Tinkerbell is part of two franchises. Peter Pan and then Disney Fairies is its own franchise. And I've noticed that some of the marketing on some of the dolls is specific to Peter Pan and some is specific to fairies. I think Tinkerbell used to be part of the Disney Princess lineup, but I think she was more popular, so she got her own franchise. Now, what's interesting is this doesn't have anything on it saying that this is an anniversary doll, but Peter Pan did come out in 1953, which means this year is the 70th anniversary of the animated Peter Pan movie. So I think that this came out at the beginning of this year, if I'm not mistaken. So I think that this is for the 70th anniversary, or at least that's the reason they decided to release it this year. But like I said, there's no branding on it, or at least I'm not seeing anything that says anniversary or 70th anniversary. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. But anyway, it just says Peter Pan up at the top. There's the bottom if you want to see it. They've got the side windows. I love that this cutout is the shape of a keyhole. Also, I'm gonna undo this and take the dust cover off so you can see the doll a little clearer. And I love that these 18-inch dolls come in like these 3-piece or 4-piece sets technically. So you've got the lid, and then separately you've got the plastic dust cover, if it can come off. Hold on, I just want the dust cover. Give me the plastic. There we go. So here's the dust cover. And here you go, so you can actually see the doll a lot easier, because I'm not going to be deboxing. These limited edition dolls I don't like to take out of the box fully. A lot of these Disney dolls, I just think they look so good in their box that I want to keep them this way. I also have the Esmeralda that came out a couple years ago, and the 10th anniversary Rapunzel doll, and I just leave them in their box because I like the way that they're posed and the way the box looks and everything. But look at her! Now, after I bought her, I showed her to my nephew, Tyler, and he's like, she is very shiny. And I was like, yeah, she's glowing. She's got pixie dust, you know? So, of course, they made the entire doll iridescent. Like, look at her wings. How detailed those are. Oh, my gosh. So cool. But head to toe, she is sparkly. Her skin is iridescent, and it looks like it's glowing. I love her face up. Looks so good. I did sit there and I was actually like comparing them. Oh, you know what? Hold on, I want to show you a clip really quick, because when I was at the World of Disney and I was comparing the dolls to find the one that had the best face and the best hair and all that stuff, my mom snuck up on me and took this video.
He doesn't know I'm watching him, but this is how he decides which doll he wants based on how well the face paint looks. He'll do this for about 5 or 10 minutes. Did you find one? Yeah.
Which, looking back, I think is just, it's so funny because I do that all the time. I think a lot of doll collectors do that. When you're looking at them on the shelf, if you have choices, you pick the one that you like the best. So I don't think it's weird. Anyway, so yeah, this is probably the souvenir that I'm the most excited about that I got. I feel the strongest about it looking at her. She makes me so happy, and I'm really happy that I was able to just stumble across her. Like, I didn't expect them to have these dolls at the park because they were sold out online. I just assumed that the only dolls I'd be able to find are like the new Storybook Classic dolls or stuff like that, and they did have them there, but they were more expensive in the park than they are online or on Amazon. So I decided, you know what, I'm not gonna worry worry about getting the storybook dolls right now. I barely had enough time to film the doll reviews. I didn't have enough time to film the doll reviews for the dolls that I brought with me to the park. So instead, for the storybook dolls, I will still be collecting them over time, but I'm just gonna try and get them if I can get them like on a sale or something like that, because they're technically duplicates, even though they are new. They have new body molds, and some of them have new face molds, and they have like new outfits and stuff like that. I do want to get them, even though I have all the characters in doll form already. There is something a little different about them, but to be fair, I do still have all of the characters already. I already have multiple Snow Whites, I have multiple Pocahontas dolls, I have multiple Rapunzel dolls, many Ariel dolls. So when it comes to these storybook dolls, they're not super high up priority on my list, but I will be getting them and I will be reviewing them. I just don't want to pay the extra money that you have to pay at Disneyland. I would rather buy them on Amazon or, you know, on shopdisney.com if I can get them with like a sale or something like that. But something like this was unexpected, and it was a really fun find. It just made me really happy to stumble across it while it was at Downtown Disney. I can't get over it. The only thing is that now I have to figure out where I'm going to display her, because I've kind of run out of room on my shelf space here for these big boxes. I don't know, that's a problem for future me. But anyway, that was pretty much it for my souvenir haul for this particular Disney trip. Like I said, I didn't get a whole bunch of stuff. I mostly just went and enjoyed the experiences, filmed stuff, you know, brought home the memories, but then it was just these 3 things that I did buy, so I wanted to share that with you guys. As always, I'd love to hear your thoughts on what I got and what I showed you, so please feel free to leave comments down below. Also, like I mentioned, let me know in the comments if you think that I should just go ahead and film the out-of-box portion of the doll reviews that I started in Disneyland at home, or if you think I should, wait, let me rephrase that. For the dolls that I started filming the review in Disneyland, should I just go ahead and film the out-of-box portion at home, or should I save them until my next Disneyland trip and continue filming them in the park, so that way it's still a doll review in the park video? The only problem with that is I don't know when the next time I'm going to be going to Disneyland is. It may be a while, so I don't know. It might be next year, it might be longer than that, it may be sooner than that. I have no idea. But that is all I've got for you today, so I'm gonna get going, but thank you so much for watching. Videos may be a little bit slow coming out. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what's going to be happening. Like I said, I've got a lot of footage. I filmed the entire trip, so I will have videos coming out, but I'm going to try and like stagger them with normal videos, so that way you guys aren't just bombarded with nothing but Disneyland videos if that's not something you're interested in. I want to have some normal doll reviews kind of like in between here and there, or you know, just normal other videos that I want to be doing. But anyway, I'm gonna get going, so thanks so much for watching, and I hope I see you next time. Bye. If you like this video, you can let me know by hitting thumbs up. You can check out some of my other videos by clicking one of the links on the screen. I post new videos every week, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified every time I upload. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video.